Jason Kelsey said yesterday that there maybe isn't a sense of accountability on this year's team that there was on last year, that maybe some of the veteran players, when you have a Brent Selleck out, when you have a LeGarrette Blount, that there's not that accountability this year. Do you agree with that?
I think there's definitely some merit to that. Those guys were glue guys. We lost a lot of the guys that really, were a huge part of this team. And so, you find a way to create that glue with the turnover that you have year in and year out. And that's the difficult part, and that's what the NFL is. Every year is a new team, and you have to continue to push through that and, find your identity early.
What did it mean to you guys when Kelsey stepped up and spoke to you guys as a whole to clarify what he meant by the accountability statement? What did it mean to you guys for him to be able to do that, to step up and tell you guys that?
He didn't talk to the defense.
Okay, the offensive guys said he did. I know if you talked to all of you.
He didn't talk to them.
The one thing you guys have been harping on is creating turnovers. You have 7 turnovers right now. You're going against an offense that doesn't turn the ball over and against a quarterback who's only been sacked 9 times. Yeah. How do you disrupt their flow?
Starts in practice. We got to, do everything we can in practice, create turnovers, and it'll carry over. Firmly believe that. But again, they're an efficient offense, and they've done a great job. Drew's done a great job. They're just extremely explosive if you allow them. So you got to execute. Just like any other week, we got to stop the run. We got to execute and play tough and sticky on the back end.
Kamara's the second leading receiver. It's not often a running back, the second leading receiver. Have you studied him more closely than maybe you do in a lot of running back situations, because he's just as efficient out of the backfield as he is carrying the ball?
Yeah, well, they split him out quite a bit, as a wide receiver. He's good enough to play both running back and wide receiver. So, you see him split out, treat him like a wide receiver. So, not a surprise the way they use him. It's kind of how they used Sproles back in the day, in that flex position where you can go both ways. So, they're extremely explosive, and we understand the matchup. We're excited about the opportunity. We believe it's going to be a great one for us.
Jordan, they have so many weapons. What do you take away?
What do you take away? I think first and foremost, we're predicated on stopping the run. Obviously their huge thing is put the ball in Drew's hands and give it to their playmakers, Michael Thomas, Kamara. We got to take those 2 away for sure. At the end of the day, we just have to play our type of defense. We got to be sound. We got to be force them to make mistakes, and just continue to press. We got to continue to play solid.
When you have a quarterback that gets the ball out so quick,
how
does that change what you're doing on defense?
Not necessarily sure it does. We play quite a bit of those, including Eli and guys in the past that we played. People are trying to attack us, getting the ball out fast because they know our pass rush is coming. So we try to create disruption in the timing, allow our pass rush to get going. But we just got to play sound. Yeah, no doubt.
Jordan, every now and then, Jim will decide that there are some quarterbacks that you can blitz. Drew's not one of them.
Very efficient. Very efficient. You watch him, guys who sit back, he picks apart. Guys who come after him, he picks apart. He's extremely, extremely good. It's going to be a tough challenge for us, but, again, I don't necessarily think it's anything that they do. I think, we have to be on point, and if they beat us making a great play, if they beat us on the down making a great play, all right, chalk it up. They're great players. You know what I mean? They're in the NFL, playing at a high level right now. But we got to be in position to make plays.
When you're playing a team like this, you go back and look. Tampa Bay beat them week 1. Mm-hmm. Baltimore gave them a real good game. Yeah. You go Cleveland. Back and look at the teams that had success against them and try to find out why.
Absolutely. You're constantly just trying to find any edge. And there were teams that have played them very well and very difficult. So, fully expect us to be able to do that if we continue to just focus on ourselves, focus on, being in the right position.
Last year, you played well in keeping people in front of you and tackling well, limiting the yards after the catch. You need to tackle better than you did last week, obviously, this week. But that's going to be a key against them.
Right. It's a key against anybody.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who we play. We got to tackle better than we did last week.
All over the place.
Yeah, don't want anybody running all over the place. So.
Jordan, looking at your whiteboard here, why does this proverb speak to you? I know you had urgency earlier in the season. Why this now?
Oh, my faith. I think it's tough. It's easy. I'm sorry to, in the midst of a season like this, in the midst of chaos, where people are losing faith in who we are, and losing faith in on the outside, losing faith in what we stand for, to really not focus on any of that. Focus on the situation and ponder your path and ponder your footsteps. And, for me, my rock is in my faith. And, when the highs, try to be as level as I possibly can, and in the lows, try to be as level as I possibly can. And so, I think for me, it hit me hard just with everything that's going on right now. I've had one hell of a season with my baby getting here, coming off an injury, and everything that's going on right now. So, we're focused on the forward. We're focused on not the past, but what's to come, and it starts this week.